The Earth is like the greatest book ever written, and if we can teach students some of the language of rocks and they can read the stories of the Earth, it will blow their minds.
Without the workshop, my curriculum would be flat. It would be Nebraska.
You will make lifelong friends.
It's the best thing you can do.
The Minnesota Minerals Education Workshop is a collaborative outreach effort of industry, DNR, professional associations, colleges and universities in Minnesota, and Minnesota teachers to learn about Minnesota's geology, mineral resources, and mining history. We're getting them outside, learning about these resources, where they're coming from, and they bring that back to their students.
I learned about rocks from a box. One of the first MMEWs that I ever attended was in Winona, and just the idea that I grew up around that area and had no idea what was outside my door. So MMEW takes you there.
You get to make connections with other educators that are looking for something along the same lines. They're looking for curriculum, they're looking for somebody that they can make connections with.
Originally, I attended a workshop just to learn new things about geology around the state of Minnesota. Since then, I've started to help the workshop. Where else do you get a chance to go into mines and quarries? No other workshop provides that.
I get to be the student and I don't have to plan it. I just get to sit back and enjoy this really well curated event.
How do I incorporate what I learn at the workshop back into day-to-day lessons? For me, it's taking those experiences and materials that I gather on those field trips and bringing it back into the class and creating lab activities for the students.
The ability to go around the state and understand the differences between the geology and sharing that with my students and then actually showing them the rocks that came from those areas, I try to take as much from that as I can. So they're in the classroom at MMEW, they give you different types of activities that you can do with your students. So sometimes I bring those back and I sort of incorporate those into my curriculum.
It allows me, I walk the walk, talk the talk, right? Like the kids are signing up in the elective course because they are avid outdoors people. They have gone camping or hunting. They want to be environmentalists. They want to be geologists. They have this idea that they want to be scientists out in the field.
By holding and touching physical specimens, it takes you to where that came from. They can relate it to it because it's in front of them, which is different from reading in a book. It's different than listening to me, because they don't want to do that either. They'd rather be hands-on, and even though I can't physically take them to these locations, I can bring the location back to them.
I'm a better educator by being able to go to the workshops. The workshops allow me the ability to have the experience, to then have the enthusiasm, the language, and the depth of knowledge to bring that enthusiasm back into the class.
Teachers can choose from a variety of options on what might fit with their teaching needs. Since we have some that are elementary and others that are high school, we want to be able to make something that makes sense and fits with each teacher. And then we move into some of the guest lectures that we bring in and that will tie into that theme or kind of overall focus of the workshop that particular year. And then we move into field trips.
Earth science to me is the pinnacle of science and kind of understanding of what our Earth gives us and what we give back.
Earth science is the best science because it includes all the other sciences. There's physics in it, there's a life science in it, there's chemistry in earth science. But the most important thing about earth science is it's all around us. Wherever you go, wherever you travel, you can't avoid earth science.
Earth science is all the sciences. For the time that we are here, our job as stewards of this planet is to do our due diligence to understand it and to take care of the planet the best that we can.
Everyone in MMEW is passionate about stewardship of our natural resources and learning about the role materials play in our lives. For over 25 years, MMEW has been making connections and paving the way for teachers to dig into Minnesota's geologic past, present, and future. We're excited to continue this for years to come.